All right, so hi everybody. Here we are inside the Canadian Profits Members Only website. Again, that is www.canadianprofitsmembers.com, and you can check that out. So anyhow, if you're currently a Canadian Profits member, we've got your newsletters coming out into the mail right away for you. But if you can't wait to get them in the mail, you can come check out the July issue online, and we'll take a quick look at Canadian real estate profits first. And I just want to welcome our 227 new members who've joined in the last 6 weeks. So that's since the Fast Track weekend event in Calgary, and then in Edmonton, and then all the folks who took advantage of the free weekend event USB offer and are taking a test drive of Canadian Profits. Welcome to everybody. So here's the July issue of Canadian Real Estate Profits. My opening little blurb is on a Happy Canada Day, Go Team Canada Go, and I talk about a recent trip I took with my son Andy up to Barkerville, all the fun we had there, plus the learning experiences that we got from that as well. Jump on the inside, we've got our upcoming Canadian Profits events and activities. So again, if you're in Ontario or Quebec, we're going to be coming out there in the next couple of weeks with our three-way payday live intro event explaining about rent-own real estate investing. That's complimentary, no charge. threewaypayday.com to check that out. And if you're interested in rent-own, you're serious about it, we've got our upcoming summit, r2oprofitsummit.com. That's happening August 18th and 19th in Kamloops. So our articles, we've got our article here by Russ Westcott, one of our contributing writers. He's one of the top dogs at the Real Estate Investment Network, and his specialty is, or his focus right now is working with investors. This article, he's talking about 3 different levels of investors and filtering the suspects from the prospects. So Russell is very, very good at this. I've taken his program, and he's giving us the real nuts and bolts, the guts of his whole how to attract real estate investors in his articles. So fantastic articles there. Flipping along here, finding the perfect rent-own property for our clients. So again, this is one of my articles. We're talking about once we found an ideal rent-to-own prospective customer or client and getting them into the home, what kind of homes do we want to get them into, and what kind of properties do we want to avoid like the plague? Speaking of illness, we've got our Simple Property Management article by Joanne Beaton. That's Ken Beaton's better half. And she's talking about dealing with mental illness, your tenants' mental illnesses in your rental properties. And it's something that you have to be concerned about, something you have to be aware of. And she shows and takes us through a scenario that she had recently and how she dealt with it very, very effectively. Very good. Our good friend Paul Blackier, PowerPoint Properties, always getting a property inspection, that's for sure. He gets into the details of why it is so important. On the lighter side, we have a little bit of fun and activities over there. Jumping in with Mark Loeffler, what type of property should I buy? So if you're getting into real estate investing, you really should focus on one particular kind of property to get up and going, get good at it. So if you're specialize in condos, specialize in condos. A lot of people, I see them jumping in and buying all sorts of different kinds of properties, kind of willy-nilly. Mark's going to suggest that you focus on one kind, and he's going to explain why. Paul Hedge, Investment Wisdom, Untapped Basement Income. So that's a very cool article if you're thinking about putting a basement suite or getting a property with suitable, that's already got a suite, or that you want to put a suite into. Our guest contributing writer, Ted Thomas from south of the border, talking about tax lien certificates in the United States. Here's, I believe this is a second or third article with us, so it's good to have him on board explaining what tax lien certificates are all about. July Ono, one of our very valued long-term contributing writers, her article this month is Virtual Real Estate, and she did a very, very good job of explaining how your online media and your online marketing ties in nicely with real estate investing. And July is a very, very sharp investor, very sharp marketer as well. So a lot you can learn from that article if you're thinking about, kicking things up with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, that sort of thing with your real estate investing. My magnetic marketing, deal magnet marketing lesson is this month is about outsourcing your real estate marketing. You saw a little earlier on that we had Shannon Kolchiski with us. She started off with me way back in 2003, 2004 when I was doing my 18 flips in 18 months, she was my virtual real estate assistant. So she was doing a lot of that marketing stuff for me and still does to this day. Realty Legalities, Barry McGuire. There's a dead guy in my suite. Holy smokes, got mental illness in one article. We got dead guys. I mean, it's not. It sounds like we're having a few challenges in the landlording business, but it's real. It happens. It can happen to you if you've got investment properties. Here's what to do about it. So what happens if one of your tenants passes away? How do you deal with that? How do you do it properly, legally, ethically, and morally? And Barry does a very good job explaining exactly what to do and what not to do as well. Okay, Ken Beaton, Joanne Beaton's husband, Real Estate My Way. Help, I don't have any money, but the deals keep coming. That is a challenge for some of us, especially when you get your real estate marketing kicked up and going. What happens if you got more deals than cash? Nice problem to have, and Ken explains what to do in that situation. Mortgage Minute, Peter Kinch, Don't Quit Your Day Job, Part 2. So again, this is talking about getting involved in real estate investing as a professional real estate investor. At what point, when and if you should quit your day job. Then we got the bits and pieces that didn't quite fit at the end there, and then wrapping it up with my final thoughts for the month. So that is Canadian real estate profits in a nutshell. Our audio interview for this month is a very cool one. It's a different one. Big, dumb, expensive mistakes most home buyers make and how to avoid them. This is actually a compilation interview that I did with 4 very seasoned real estate professionals. I did this for one of our Canadian Profits members, Diamond members, and also our rent-to-own students, George Porter, and several of his cohorts. And we put together this compilation CD for them to use as a promotional CD for lead generation and also to elevate their status in the eye of their prospective clients. So why am I giving this? Because it has great information in it that is valuable for you if you're into real estate investing. Plus, it is a fantastic sample of the kind of CD that you yourself can do by yourself or getting together 2 or 3 other non-competing real estate type investors to do one together. So very kind of a different CD for this month, but a very, very valuable.